Wow, life took a turn that I did not expect. I honestly don't even know where to start. But here we are on the other side of heartbreak and finding my spark again and basically coming back to life again. Being back on YouTube, which also just reminds me that I want to start by thanking you, truly, deeply thank you from the bottom of my heart for still being here. And also for like so many new people on here. We are over 1,000 people in this really beautiful online sisterhood, which I honestly cannot believe. Like 1,000 people, that's insane. Imagine if we were all in one room. And well, I hope that's gonna happen one day because I really just want to give you all a big, big hug and just say truly how grateful and thankful I am that you are here and that you want to be a part of this online sisterhood. I feel more ready than ever before to start a new chapter in my life. Literally every single aspect of my life has changed. Like my job situation, living situation, my romantic life, my wow, like everything has changed. I'm so excited to be back on here, and I'm so excited for you all to be a part of this new chapter in my life and a new chapter for the online sisterhood, truly, because I'm working on something really, really exciting that I kind of did give you a little peek into a little while ago before this whole life shift thing happened to me. But we're gonna talk about that again, I promise you. If you stay up to date with my YouTube videos and on my Instagram, you are gonna be the very first to know about something super exciting that's happening with this whole online sisterhood, which is I'm so devoted to this project, and it's gonna be the most meaningful, immersive, amazing thing that I have ever created. And the best of everything is that we're gonna create it together. Also, another small update. As many of you probably know, I went through heartbreak. Unless you're new here, then welcome. Thank you so much for finding this corner of the internet. I'm Astrid, and I feel like it's meant to be that you are here. It really means that you fit perfectly into this online sisterhood, and I really hope that you are gonna want to go ahead and subscribe and stick around on this channel for a little while, and maybe also come over to my Instagram and say hello, because we also have a lot of fun stuff going on over there. But what happened was, I'm not going to go too much into detail, but my partner of 4.5 years left me. All of a sudden, it was the shock of a lifetime to me, and I had so much help from my friends and from my family, from my loved ones, and I've experienced more love around me than I ever have before, and love has just shown itself to me in forms and shapes that I never had the ability to open myself up to before and even imagine existed. So in the end, this has all turned out to be a really, really beautiful process that I am deeply grateful for. So wow, I never imagined that I'd be able to sit here already after just a few months and say I truly, genuinely am grateful that I had my heart broken, because it made me jump timelines into this version of myself that I wasn't ready to fully embody before. Now that I am, I've truly found my spark, and I really want to help you do the same, because it is in here. It's glowing inside of you. You just have to like open up that tiny little door just so that your spark can peek out, and as soon as your spark sees the world, it's just gonna want to take over everything, and it is gonna light up the whole world, because you are light and you are love. And no matter how cliche that sounds, it really is true. You are beautiful. You're gonna light up the world, and you are radiant, and you're ready to glow, and you're ready to find your spark. So first of all, what I have been doing to find my spark again and to let it shine more brightly has been to go on solo dates. And I feel like once you start going on solo dates, you really find this new side of yourself that you didn't even know existed. Like, the more time that you spend in your own company, the more you are gonna love spending time in your own company, because you're gonna find out that you truly are the funniest and most loving person that you know, because you are truly the love of your own life. And going on solo dates is just such a beautiful way to nourish your creativity and, yeah, new ideas and your dreams, and just really grow a closer relationship to yourself, to your intuition, and find out what you want in life, what you crave, and what you love, what lights you up. This is your sign to go ahead and do that thing you've been feeling called to, whether that is going to a new museum or going on a trip to Paris. I don't know, like, the world is open. The world is truly your playground. And no matter I know, obviously speaking from a privileged point of view, not everyone is able to just go on a solo trip to Paris, but you can go to a local museum. You can cook yourself the best meal of all time, and you can go and have a picnic at your local park. Like, there are so many things that you can do. Just listen to your gut and dive into the back of your head and think about, what was that one thing that I never really got around to do, but that I always wanted to do, and do that thing. That just brings me into cultivating the present moment and allowing yourself to have these magic encounters, like opening yourself up to new experiences and new encounters. I think that's the greatest gift I have gotten from experiencing heartbreak, because having your heart cracked wide open means that you actually have the greatest opportunity of all time to allow your heart to stay open and to let in more love and more encounters than you ever have before, because you are vulnerable and you are ready to receive not only love from yourselves and from people that you know, but from the outside. Like, you are ready to let in the world from a whole new perspective, and having something major shift in your life, no matter how difficult that is. And I'm not saying that there's a meaning behind everything, but I'm saying that whenever one door closes, undeniably, other doors are going to open. I promise you, it's just a matter of time, and it's a matter of allowing your heart to stay open and really being intentional with where you use your energy and where you put your energy, because the love that you give out in the world really comes back to you. When you start smiling at people in the streets, you will notice that everyone's gonna start smiling as you too, because you will create such a beautiful energy around you that other people just cannot help but notice. And so I feel like letting your heart stay open really opens you up to more magical experiences and more magical encounters, and those are really, at least for me, what made me truly find my spark again. And that is also something that naturally happens when you spend time on your own and you go out in the world, because you aren't locked into just talking with one other person, which, I mean, that's beautiful. Go ahead, do that. We all love that. love spending time with my loved ones. But when I'm on my own, I am, like, my senses are wide open and I experience the world in a different way. So that is just something really special to actually cultivate in your life, and it's something really, really easy to do, if you ask me. And if you're craving new relationships, new friendships in your life, which I feel is really natural, and I feel like a lot of us right now, like collectively, are experiencing such huge shifts within our lives that it just calls for new friendships and it calls for new encounters. And so growing those friendships is so meaningful. Like, I have gained so many new friends lately, and also old friends in my life have gained a new meaning because I'm in a different situation now, and I am able to make room for those people in a different way. But wow, just walking around the world with an open heart has allowed me to build the most insanely beautiful friendships in the shortest amount of time that I've ever experienced. And it is wild. Like, I promise you, it's wild. You gotta try and go out there with an open heart, because I know that you are capable. It's truly just a matter of wanting to do so and actually taking action and doing that. Because you have the ability to take action within your own life and you create your own magic. You create your own life. The world truly is your playground. Now I feel like we're gonna turn a little more inwards and we're gonna talk about how to work with ourselves in a way and work with that anxiety and discomfort that naturally, at least to me, occurred during heartbreak, because that's like the most painful thing I've ever gone through in my whole life. And I don't even think I can put it into words, and I also don't want to, because I wouldn't really want anyone to read those words, because that would hurt so much. But no matter the change that you're going through, whether that is big or small, I feel that journaling is always such a beautiful, beautiful tool to reflect on yourself, to reflect on whatever it is that you're going through, and to reflect on what lights you up and how to get your spark back. Basically, how to create the life of your dreams, because you don't even need any special prompts. You just need to sit down and just write in your journal. How are you feeling right now? What did you do today that made you feel this way or that way? And as soon as you start writing, I promise you that you will find that you just can't stop writing again. The words are gonna come to you naturally. You can let whatever source you believe in speak through you. You can let God speak through you, or you can let your womb speak to you. You can let unconditional love do a little speech to you, and you can write that down. There are so many beautiful things that you can do within your journal just with a pen and a piece of paper, and it's truly my favorite tool. And I've never used my journal as much as I am using it right now, and I'm carrying it with me at all times, which brings me to the next thing, which is I highly recommend carrying around objects of comfort. To me, my objects for comfort are my journal, because that just makes me feel really good knowing that I can always take out my journal and I can always just find a peaceful little corner and I can write down my ideas, write down how I'm feeling. Just whenever I need to pour my heart onto paper, I have my journal with me. Another thing that really makes me feel safe is bringing around a beautiful book. I'm currently reading Eat, Pray, Love by Elizabeth Gilbert, which I'm sure that you are familiar with. However, I don't know if you've read it. And I also don't know why I haven't read it yet, because I just started reading it. It's actually a really funny story. I bought it just a few weeks before my boyfriend left me. I kind of forgot about it, and then around a week ago, my friend sent me this really beautiful newsletter from Elizabeth Gilbert, because that made her think of me, and it was really special to read that. Like, I love Elizabeth Gilbert, and it reminded me that I had this book laying around, and I started reading it straight away. Just lit up some candles, sat in my cozy space at home, and started reading Eat, Pray, Love. And that is not only a great book to read if you're moving through heartbreak or if you just experienced heartbreak, but it's also just a really beautiful book to read, to nourish something new within your life and to feel inspired to go ahead and just do those things that you feel called to do. And I feel like her story is so personal and so collective in a way at the same time. And she's so good at convincing us to just be brave and just throw away our anxiety and just like not only throw it away, but like allow ourselves to just have that with us on the journey. Like, anxiety is there, fear is there, but go ahead, girl, and chase your dreams, chase your calling. It's really not that scary. Like, what the hell? Go to Italy, eat some pasta, meet some new people, learn a new language, write a book. I don't know, write in your journal. do whatever you feel called to. And that brings me into the very last thing that I want to say, even though I could keep speaking for really long on this topic. I'm gonna make plenty more YouTube videos. We're gonna, like, the next one I feel like is gonna be about hormones, because I know that you want to hear more about hormones, and so we're gonna talk about finding, like, rebuilding balance within your hormones, because that is something I truly need myself right now. But we're gonna talk about that in another video. Now I'm getting off topic. What I wanted to say was treat yourself with kindness. Chill, relax. Don't be that strict about what you do, like having to keep up with certain habits, certain routines, certain diets, certain workout schedules. Just allow yourself to chillax. Watch a movie, lay in your bed, have dinner by your TV once in a while. I mean, I don't have a TV, but I'm sure you can imagine me, like, in my bed with my iPad, watching a cute movie or watching some YouTube videos. You might even be laying in your bed right now watching this video, and if you are, I hope that you feel so good being cuddled up in your bed, and just stay there if you feel like it, and don't even feel bad about it, because we all need that within our lives. We need to give ourselves more space. We are constantly being told what to do and what not to do, and as much as I love giving away my favorite tips and tricks for creating a really healthy life aligned with your female hormones, I also just want to tell you that you don't have to plan everything and you don't need to be in control of everything. So just go ahead and eat a huge piece of cake. Do your assignment tomorrow. Something I really learned when I lived in Italy, actually, because I went on an exchange year in Italy around 8 years ago. I was so young, which is crazy to think about now. Actually, it's 9 years ago. Wow, that's literally insane. But what I learned there, what the Italians in the south of Italy are so good at, is just setting their problems aside and always having the time to treat themselves. And also knowing that you don't need to make yourself deserve something. You always deserve to treat yourself with kindness, and you always deserve to have a pause, to just sit down, have a sweet treat, read a good book, which also reminds me to just say that the book that you're carrying around, like, allow that to be pleasure reading. Do not push yourself to read a certain book because that is more intellectual, which is something that I definitely easily fall into that category of reading. And so it just feels really good to read, eat, pray, love, and to just read for pleasure, live for pleasure, treat myself with kindness, and cultivate pleasure within my life, because pleasure is what's gonna light you up, honey. It's what's gonna bring your spark back ultimately. So enjoy the sweetness of life, because you are a beautiful, beautiful tree, and you're gonna grow the most ripe and beautiful fruits. Whenever those fruits ripen, please promise me to just enjoy the fruits of your labor, but enjoy even more the process of growing those fruits. And do things that reassure you that you are growing the right fruits, that you are nourishing your tree in the right ways. Because if you let things that don't light you up take up too much space in your life, how will that bring you to what lights you up? That will not bring you in the right direction. What's going to bring you in the right direction is just starting now, like right now, actually cultivating what lights you up and what makes you happy. Throwing away those expectations from society and from yourself that society is probably like forced onto you, because, girl, I've been there, I know, and I probably still am in so many aspects of my life also without even knowing. But for example, leaving an education that I thought was important to do was the best decision, one of the best decisions in my life, and it ended up really teaching me in every aspect of my life to just throw away expectations from society and do what lights me up, because we're all different, and that's what makes this world such a special place, because we all have special, unique gifts to gift this world, which that's a whole other thing, which is just absolutely amazing. And that really just led me to pursue this. And now I get to learn new things every single day. I get to inspire other women. I get to be around inspiring women. Like, I am truly living the life of my dreams. And also moving through heartbreak, I feel what really, really gave me the ability to move through it so quickly was the fact that I was able, outside of having help from my loved ones, because I could never have done it without them, obviously. We're not meant to do things alone. We're only human. We're meant to be in togetherness. And yeah, with that said, what also really allowed me to move through heartbreak really quickly was I know grief looks different to everyone, and someone might say, oh, if you're already over him after such a short amount of time, did you even love him? What kind of question is that to ask, and why would I even care? I know me. I know the way that I love others and the way that I'm capable of loving others, and I know the relationship that I was in. I know my feelings and I know what's good for me. And grief, really, really deep grief, and really, really big, happy, great pleasure are able to coexist. Things can coexist within your life. You can find your spark and you can still have a bad day. That can totally coexist. You don't need to walk around constantly like some glowing sun. You can, but everyone will have a bad day once in a while. And that's the day that you stay in. You eat that chocolate ice cream and you binge watch all of my YouTube videos. Okay, just kidding. If you feel like doing that, that would be an absolute honor. But anyways, I feel like we've covered some really great topics, and I absolutely would love to hear your thoughts on everything in the comments. I would also just love for you to just come say hi, introduce yourself if you're new, because I really want to get to know you, and I'm so grateful that you are a part of the sisterhood now. Congratulations on that, because that's amazing. Also, I just want to check in with you. How are you? How are we? How is the whole community? I feel like it's been so long, I can't even believe it. And I have this new energy around me now, and I feel like we all have that. We are moving into a new season in nature, in the world around us, but also within ourselves. So let's check in with each other in the comments, share your thoughts, share a little bit about yourself if you feel like it, and stick around until the next YouTube video comes out. I love you, and I'm grateful for you, and I hope you know that you are truly amazing, and your uniqueness, your unique gifts, brings something really special to this world that we don't want to be without. We want to see your gifts, and we as women want to support you. We support each other. Women are standing on other women's shoulders, and we're all in this together. So you can do it, because you're not alone. I'm not alone. We're in this together. And I love you, and I'll see you soon. Bye.